video, I'm gonna show you how I drew my curtain pattern. So this was actually a first try, but I could consider it as a tutorial because I pretty much like the way it came out. So without further ado, let's go. So the first thing you're gonna do is to draw a line in the middle of your page. So it's kind of important because the two sides are going to be symmetrical. So just follow your natural instinct and just draw the thing out. Just make sure it's symmetrical, and even though it's not symmetrical, that's not bad because imperfections makes things so perfect. So yeah. And here's a tip I can give you is to draw a line that comes across the petals so that you know where the center is approximately, and that will help you after in the coloring. So sometimes it's not proportional, but that's fine. Really just arrange it or just leave it your way because like I said, imperfections makes everything perfect. So this is the base of our drawing. If you don't like it, it can be pretty bad after. So just take your time doing that. The next step is to draw the curve. So the curve is actually the connection between our three elements that we are going to draw in our pattern. Then after that, just do the exact same thing than before and just flip it over. And then just draw little lines that make links in the pattern, connections. So this is approximately the final elements of our pattern. And really, if it's not symmetrical, it's fine. Just let your personality shine through it. So I was actually going to continue doing like the thing down, but I didn't have the place in my sketchbook, so that's just fine. So just continue by doing the same process with the two other elements in each side of the first one. Just make sure that the curve is the connection between them. So what I did to do the copying process is that I calculated the width and transferred it in the left side, then drew the curve, then drew the whole other pattern. Hello guys, so I'm done with the main base of our pattern. So the next step is to redraw everything with a thin marker. But use what you want, really thin, if you thin it will look more professional. If you use a larger one it will look more cartoonish, but really it's up to you. Here, because I'm a cheap person, I used a black pen, but the problem is that if you wanted to color your pattern with watercolor, it would bleed out. So that would not be cool at all after all the good work you did, because just that takes me 2 hours. So really, take a cool thing. It's up to you. Okay, so I'm done with the tracing. Just now erase the extra marks on your drawing so it will look perfect. Okay, now time for color. Choose a few color that you want to match on your pattern. And because it's my personal preference, but I like themed color things. So I'm gonna use green, blue, and perhaps purple because they're close color. But you can do whatever you want really with colors. You can even use watercolor and things like that. So in a few moments, I will show you 3 cool tips for coloring that I used. With your coloring crayons, with shading and everything, so let's go. Okay, so after experimenting a lot of techniques, I want to share with you the one I liked for the blue. I first took a very light color of blue, and I drew the whole thing very lightly. Then I took a darker one, and I just drew the contour of it, and then slightly fading it up. And then what I did is that I took an even darker blue, and I just did the same thing, but just not as much. So then you have a beautiful contrast, and just do that for all of them. And of course, you can use any other technique. I would like to hear it in the comments below. I want to know. And yeah. Okay, guys, I finished with that. It took a few moments. Now I'm gonna show you my green technique, what I call. So what I did for that, I used actually a yellow coloring crayon. I did this, I colored lightly all over it. Then I took a green crayon, and I draw the contour and slightly fading in. And then I took an even darker one, and I did the same thing. And why I say to use a yellow crayon is actually to like give more life to your colors, because like you won't really see it, but you feel it, because art is feeling, not seeing, you know. Anyways, I don't think this will be a quote. No. No, I know. Feeling what you are seeing. Yeah, that's art. Anyway, this is my first video, guys. Just let me a chance. For the purple technique now is I just took a regular purple crayon, but not really purple. Like it's like purple, but a little bit more reddish. I don't know. So I did, I colored it dark first, and then slightly fading in, and then just colored the whole thing up with purple, and that makes it pretty beautiful. And I know you can't really see it on the drawing, but that's fine. Just do it, and you'll find it's beautiful. Okay, guys, finally done. That took so long. It took like 4 hours or something, whatever. So, I know really that you can't really see well the colors, but it is still here. So I am now beginning the background. And first, I always really want to test my colors, because you never really know how they are coming out. Sometimes it's just like not what you expected, and then you can't erase it, and then it's over. So really test them out. Choose your colors. In my case, I chose green, blue, and black. And so just coloring like that. Then at the end, I just took a tissue and just blended. And that's pretty much it, guys. Really, that's really just it. Just color and blend until you're satisfied with the result, which is this. Isn't it beautiful? I will admit that I'm pretty happy with it. So really, guys, I hope you liked it. Hashtag curtain pattern rules if you stayed until the end. And I would be very happy to read your thoughts and answer your question in the comment section below. Every copyright detail is listed in the description below. And finally, I would be very happy if you gave this video a thumbs up, and if you subscribed and hit that bell to know every time when I upload a new video. So that's it, and take care. Bye.